Lisa Malcolm here, and I'm just hopping on today to share with you what virtual home buying looks like. So, like most days, today I spent some time with buyers virtually showing homes. So I would just want to share with you what does that look like, and as a responsible essential services person in still working, our essential services, it's still really essential that we are being responsible. And so here are some of the ways that my buyers experience virtual home purchasing, and so how we go through the buying process. So I just want to share with you some of the tips and things, the process that I take my buyers through. So the awesome virtual home buying process with our team, the buyer benefits. So we have some really great benefits that, in fact, we didn't really take advantage of prior to heading into a pandemic. And we've all pivoted and found and explored ways that not only benefit us to keep moving during the home buying process through all of this lockdown, but the other part about it is that it actually is a great time saver, which I'll talk about here at number 2. So number 1, a lot of the things that the buyers really appreciate is that we get to pick the time. So we don't have to worry about booking an actual showing for that property. In fact, I've already prearranged to make sure that we have all the information and we can access that home virtually, so that when we schedule our time together, we can either go through that home as quickly as we like if our interest in it decreases once we get online, or we can actually take our time and go through it slowly and discuss the details as we tour the home virtually. So it saves us time because we are not actually driving to each of these properties, particularly if we are looking at rural properties. You know, sometimes there's 10 or 15 minutes between each of these homes. Whereas if we're doing it virtually, we get to go from home to home in virtually a click of the button. So that's an amazing feature that we definitely, a lot of my buyers have commented why didn't we do this pre-pandemic? So taking a look here, one of the other things I forgot to mention about number 1, we get to pick the time, is that often when you are booking showings, you are trying to accommodate 3 or 4 people's schedules, and that's also including the seller's schedule. So now, and during COVID too, we're also booking showings on the hour, and so it allows us to even have appointments at 9 o'clock at night if we really wish, which most likely would not be accommodating for the seller, but we get to do it virtually. So skipping down here again and touching on number 2, saving time, particularly again for those rural properties, saving us drive time, and then and really using our time efficiently. So looking at the details, asking the questions as we tour the home virtually, and then going on to number 3, which is amazing. My home buyers have all expressed how much they really appreciate this. You get to have access to all the homes. So all the homes that all the companies are promoting on the market, but I also have access to those that are coming soon, exclusive, and off-market properties too. So my buyers have really taken advantage of that, and they all share how much they appreciate, you know, the access to all the different opportunities that fit their exact specific criteria that we've already pre-discussed and predetermined. Number 4, possible to, we're being responsible citizens here, and we're all staying home and being safe as much as possible. So gone are the days where we're gallivanting around from home to home, or we've got a couple of hours, so we're going to, spend it by just cruising the community. Obviously, that is not the case anymore, and so we're being responsible, we're being safe, and in addition to just doing the home search process, we also now get to access professionals who have also done a pivot in their business and are able to provide us professional advice where needed virtually. They can jump on conference calls when we narrow down our search, and they can talk to us For example, home inspectors can talk to us about things regarding a home that was built in a specific year. There could be insurance questions or concerns that you have, where we can definitely have that insurance professional on board in that conference call with us. Also, our mortgage broker can be joining us virtually on that conference call. So in actual fact, the virtual home buying process can really be conducted very quickly, as everybody has, for the professionals that have pivoted their businesses and are virtual, we can usually get through this process a lot quicker. And lastly, this is something that my team, so this is, if you can see it here, number 5, this is something my team and I have really spent time on devising, refining, and I really find that my buyer clients are quite intrigued by it. It creates a little confidence for them. So it's called the Buyer Satisfaction Guaranteed. So especially during this time of uncertainty, and with the low inventory, the buyers do have concerns that they'll end up buying a home that they may not be completely satisfied with. If you find that when you buy a home with us and it hasn't completely checked off all of the home buying criteria that you had in mind, which in fact, if we follow steps 1 to 4, I promise you it will. But if in fact, when you move into a home and perhaps your circumstances change, maybe the family dynamic has changed in less than a year, what we get to do is offer you the Buyer Satisfaction Guaranteed, which means that if within the year you're not satisfied, the home that you purchased just isn't working out as you had hoped, we guarantee that we will sell it for you for free. So if you'd like to learn more about that program, you can just call the hotline. This is my hotline, and you will hear me on the other line, but it's a way that you can contact me at any time and gain access to these reports as well and learn more about the program. So to learn more about the Buyer Satisfaction Guaranteed program, the hotline specifically is 844-419-0303, and this extension is 8183. However, I always invite you to call me directly anytime. If you think of you're thinking of buying any time in the year, in the next few months to the year, and you want to chat, let's talk. 905-622-4469, or you can send me a message, whichever is easier that way. And just lastly, before I sign off and talk to you later this week about it, if you're thinking of selling in today's market and you want to think about how is my listing or my home going to be virtually explored and visited by prospective buyers, then definitely it's worth reaching out and let's have a talk about ensuring that your home can be virtually viewed by the best qualified buyers in our marketplace. So again, it's Lisa Malcolm. Call me directly, 905-622-4469, or just simply send me a message. Look forward to hearing from you. Hope you've had a great day, and speak to you soon, guys.